In this week's Parsha, it's the first time the Torah introduces us to the laws of kashrut. And the Torah goes through a whole list of birds and a whole lot of insects and fish and animals that are permitted and animals that are not permitted. And as we all know, when it comes to animals, they need two simanim, they need two discerning symbols and signs to make them kosher. They need to have split hooves and they need to chew the cud. And then the Torah gives three exceptions of animals that chew the cud but do not have split hooves. And then finally the Torah gives a description of just one animal in the entire world, one animal that has split hooves and doesn't chew the cud, and that is the pig, the chazir, the chaza. And the question is, when you think of treif, when you think of something not kosher, you think of pork, you think of pig. But hold on a second. The pig at least has one symbol, one sign of kashrut. Why has the pig, on the first hand, why has the pig become the symbol of treif, the symbol of not kosher? And why does the pig have one symbol of kashrut, of being kosher? That is very strange. And the one answer I heard is that if a person is treif and they got no symbols and no signs of holiness, that's great. We know how to deal with that person. And if a person is kosher and they've got both signs of holiness and kashrut, that's great. We know exactly where we stand. But a person that is a fence sitter, that's in the middle, sometimes they're kosher, sometimes they're treif, those people just confuse us. And that's why pig has always been the one to represent total treif. Even though it's half kosher is worse than totally non-kosher. That's one answer. Another answer is that the Hebrew name for pig, chazir, shares the exact same letters as the word chozer. It keeps coming back. It never stops. If you try to hold food away from a pig, it will just keep coming back. It is so determined, it will never ever stop going for what it wants to go for. And that's actually a kosher thing. That's actually a good midah for a person to have. For a person to be persistent in the right measure, that's actually a kosher midah. That's actually quite a kosher thing for a person, a kosher trait for a person to engender in themselves. And perhaps that's why the Torah is saying to us that the pig has at least one redeeming quality, and that is, it knows never to give up. And as the Jewish people, that's a good lesson and relevance for us as well. Besides for the laws of kashrut, it's teaching us that the Torah values persistence. The Torah values a person who's constantly going for it. Even if they fail numerous times, they never give up hope. They keep going, and they keep going, and they never stop. Shabbat Shalom.